You ever look in the mirror and wonder, why do I keep ending up in the same place? You've read the books, watched the YouTube gurus, tried waking up early, journaling, grinding, but deep down, nothing feels different. You still procrastinate, you still overthink, you still feel like you're falling short of the life you know you were meant to live. What if I told you the real problem isn't outside you? It's not time, not money, not motivation. It's your mindset, the invisible code silently running your entire life. Most people think mindset just means thinking positively, but that's like telling someone with a broken leg to just walk it off. Mindset is deeper. It's the set of unconscious beliefs that control your thoughts, your behavior, and ultimately, your reality. Let's make this real. Say you've tried starting a business. You launch, post on Instagram, but nobody buys. If your mindset is, I'm not cut out for this, you quit. If your mindset is, this is part of the process, you learn, adjust, and keep going. Same event, two beliefs, two completely different outcomes. Psychologist Carol Dweck studied this. She found that students with a growth mindset, those who believed intelligence could be developed, outperformed those with a fixed mindset, even when starting from behind. Why? Because your mindset shapes how you respond to failure. If you believe your abilities are fixed, every mistake feels like proof that you're not good enough. But if you believe you can grow, failure becomes fuel. This is why some people rise after failure, and others get buried by it. But here's what's wild. You didn't choose your mindset. It was given to you by your parents, by your school, by your culture. Maybe you were told, be realistic. Money doesn't grow on trees. People like us don't make it. And without realizing it, you built your life around those invisible limits. Even now, part of you might think, this video is helpful, but it won't work for me. That's not you talking. That's the old program still running. So how do you break free? You start by becoming aware of the voice in your head. That voice that says, you're too late, you're too behind, you're not ready. Notice it, then challenge it. Ask, is that actually true or just something I've been trained to believe? Because mindset isn't a truth, it's a story. And stories can be rewritten. Every time you show up when it's uncomfortable, every time you keep going after failure, every time you act as if you believe in yourself, even when you don't fully, you're rewiring your brain. And eventually, the story changes. You stop thinking like a victim. You stop needing outside validation. You stop fearing failure because you see it as part of becoming stronger. But let's be honest, changing your mindset isn't easy. You'll lose friends who still live in their old story. You'll battle your own self-doubt. You'll have days when nothing makes sense, but the alternative is staying stuck, doing what you've always done, hoping life magically changes while repeating the same thought patterns. So here's the question that could change everything for you. What's one belief you've been holding on to that's been quietly destroying your potential? Write it down. Stare at it. Now write the opposite of that belief, something empowering, even if it feels uncomfortable. And say it out loud, not once, every day, until your brain starts to believe it. Because that's what mindset is. It's not a quote on Instagram. It's a choice you make over and over until it becomes who you are. You don't need more hacks. You don't need more motivation. You need a new identity built from the inside out. Once you shift your mindset, you don't just chase success. You become the kind of person who attracts it. And that changes everything. Want more mindset rewiring like this? Subscribe and join the journey. You're not stuck. You're one mindset shift away from your next breakthrough.